Well, hi everybody. This is DearMamaSal, and the word of today is yikes. Well, hi everybody. This is DearMamaSal, and for those of you who don't know, I'm in the process of moving between two properties. I have 2 more sleeps before my furniture arrives, and I'll be able to sleep in my own bed. I've been renting this house that I'm buying for the last month so that I can set up the kitchen, the laundry, and all the other things. Anyway, so I'm nearly there. The furniture's all going to happen on Saturday. However, I decided to take today off because I needed it, and I woke up feeling, yay, I've got a day off, that's fine. And I sort of brought myself a little present, which was after a lot of you commented on the fact that it might be a good idea for me to have some sort of an Echo device or Alexa type device in case of need. I took your advice and I actually ordered up an Echo Dot, which is the small round one. And yeah, right. So I woke up this morning going, okay, I'm going to add some telephone numbers into it and see what it can do. And it wouldn't take any telephone numbers. And I'm thinking, that's weird. It's meant to do that. So I, tried a couple of ways, and no, it still didn't want to do it. So eventually I, when in doubt, I read the instructions, and I read the instructions, and it still wasn't helping. And then I said, okay, fine, let me get online, because I know they have an online service. So I got them online, and I said, I've got a bit of a problem here. I'm not sure why. And they said, oh, no problem. Let us have a look at it. And it turned out I had a big problem. It turned out that they, when they couldn't fix the problem the easy way that they thought they were going to, they then assessed my whole computer system and found out that I had 82 people sharing my internet, hacking into it. And yikes, 82 people getting to use my internet for free. So we're not quite sure what site I visited that allowed that to populate, but so I visited something, and obviously it did. It took me about 2 hours to get it all fixed, and it cost me about $160 for 3 years worth of coverage that they won't be doing that again. But I thought I'd tell you guys, in case you don't know, that it is possible for you not to know that many people are hacking into your internet when you're not looking. And I had a secure internet with a secure password. It's not like I didn't have it secured in any way. I did. Never mind. Whatever the reason was, however they did it, they got in. And so this is called learning moment. And it's no wonder that, my internet's been slow. When I say slow, but, it's like, it used to be faster than this. I wonder why it's taking so long to do things. Well, I guess if 82 other people are using it, that'd probably be a good reason. So then I got that one sorted out. And that took, a couple of hours. Then what did I do? Oh, I met another neighbor. That's very good. There was a neighbor walking by at the same time as I went down to collect my garbage can, and so my new neighbor is Anne, and she also lives in the same bay, if you like, cul-de-sac area that Norma lives in. So I'm beginning to get a little groupie now. That's quite a few people I've met. Trick is, can I juggle all the names? And I'm hoping that some of you are taking notes to remind me. So it's Anne the Walker. We'll call her Anne the Walker, because she walks every day. I've seen her before. Now, I know what you're saying. It'd be a really good idea if I went and walked with her. Well, at the speed at which she walks, that might not be a possibility. And then I was doing my fasting, and I'm going, how long is it going to take me to get my fasting done, and I'm thinking, I got 2 hours to go. Well, you know, I've got to be the only person that spends the 2 hours waiting for the fasting time to be up cooking. I prepped some healthy snacks for when I was allowed to eat, and then I made some keto ginger snaps. I thought that was a fun thing to do. I'm trying to train myself to make snacks that are keto friendly. In other words, they don't have a lot of carbs in them or a lot of sugar, and learn to like them. Yeah, you know, what can I say? They're not the same, but if I can have 2 or 3 of those instead of one ginger snap, maybe I'll learn to like them. And so really, that took up a lot of my day. But I thought I'd show you. This is my storage shed. And if I've only just noticed it today, but look at this, I've got 2 outlets there. Another one, another 2 there. None at the work desk there, but 2 more here. And there were 2 here, but they covered one with the shelf. But that's amazing amount of sockets in a work shed. Now we know this is going to be covered in boxes in 2 days. But when I get the boxes sorted, if I ever do, I've got a workbench, 2 workbenches. That's amazing. All right, so that's, I thought you'd like to see. How long is it? Let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 24 feet. Yes, that's right. And for how do I know that? Oh, it's got a second light thing here. One here, which is for those lights, and then one here. Wonder what that does. Huh. Is there an outside light maybe? Yes. That looks like a motion detector light. I'll have to get somebody in to work on that one for me. Okay, so maybe that's what it is. Awesome. Okay, so that looks like it's had some wet to it. That's why I put my finger there to see. This is good. That isn't. Okay. So somewhere up there, there's a leak. Could be from anywhere. When I get the roof done, I'll have them check it. And you can see there's a it's really wet. Okay. All right. Look at that door handle. Isn't that cute? Now here's a trick I learned being a happy camper. I'm going to end up with a lot of recycling bags, which funnily enough they don't accept here. So what I'm going to do is just package them up and I'll donate them to one of my friends. But what I've got is a plastic bag, large size one, and what I want to show you is the difference. That's the difference. And welcome to a new member of the family. That is an Echo Dot. So let me see here. Alexa, play forest sounds.
I found a few skills that might help. Did you mean sleep sounds, forest bird sounds?
Yes.
Okay, here's sleep sounds, forest bird sounds.
And there we go. My problem is I can't hear what she's telling me. It's not that it's not loud enough, it's just the sound is at a wavelength. Let me try my earphone, my hearing aid, see if it's any better. Alexa, play spa music.
The playlist, New Age for Relaxing, on Amazon Music.
And just an apology to all of you that I won't be doing any broadcasts on Friday. I'm certain that you, for those of you who are regulars, you all understand. It's just like I've had too much already. And the idea of trying to, the funny thing is I could do the broadcasts, you know that. But the reality is there are other things I need to do. I need to make sure I've got everything else ready for Saturday. And, when you think about it, it's 2 more sleeps. In 2 more sleeps, I'll be sleeping in my own bed. Yay, not on a futon. I'm getting to the point where the futon, did for a while, but now I'm ready for my bed. Because I've got one of those beds that goes up and down and does all sorts of fancy things. And I want to tell you something. I was so proud of myself because you all know that with the chaos that was going on in my bedroom the last time I saw it, I took the clicker, whatever it's, the remote, for my bed, and I put it in my, what I call my breast pocket. And I put it in my breast pocket and I went, I am not losing that one. And what I did is I brought it here and I put it next to the telephone, which will be next to the bed. So I went, okay, fine, I know exactly where it is. And if I forget, you'll tell me, I'm sure. So that is my day. It started off what I thought was going to be a calm, collected day without any stress whatsoever. What? 82 people have hacked into me. Anyway, the good news is, like all things in life, think about it. If I hadn't bought the Echo Dot, I would not have had the problem with the Echo Dot. If I had not had the problem with the Echo Dot, I wonder how many hundreds or thousands of people would be using my internet without my knowing. So, like all things in life, I look at the upside of it and go, wow, I'm glad I found out while it was only 82, not 8,200. So I'm hoping tomorrow will be not too stressful. I'm not sure if I'm even going to go to the house. I'm trying not to go to the house. I'm trying to say I've done enough. I haven't done enough that it's finished, but I have done enough for my back, for my stress level, for everything else. And from this point onwards, let me pay for the guys to do the rest, because that's how it feels right now, that I have done enough. I worked hard, as some of you know. So there we go. And I will keep you informed as to what happens in my day tomorrow. This is DearMamaSal saying, remember to look after one another, and to all of you who've been so kind to drop me notes of encouragement over the last month, and particularly in the last week. Thank you so much. It's not very often that I need your help, but this has been really, you have no idea how much it's touched my soul that you guys care. Now, when you see the pictures of what my houses are going to look like in 2 days' time, I'm pretty sure you will all be really glad that you're sitting where you're sitting and that I'm here with what can only be described as the devastation. They think it might take about 14 hours to do the move one end to the other. How am I even going to survive 14 hours? I don't know. I'm praying that I will. And not only that, you know, my sense of humor is not going to last for 14 hours, right? I don't care how hard I try. I gotta find a way of not getting too snippy. I will try and think of some mantra. If you got any ideas, you know, let me know. What can I keep saying to myself that will keep me smiling rather than getting frustrated or fed up or just put it anywhere. You know, the trick is to put it where I want it, because after they've gone, I don't have anybody to help me move it. Think about that one. Anyway, so look after one another, and thank you for looking after me. This is DearMamaSal saying, we can do this, right? Life is about coping with what is in front of us day by day. Like 82 people using your internet. This is DearMamaSal saying, yikes. But bye-bye for now.